A very good day to my supervisor Dr. Samshuryana binti Side and my examiner Dr. Nik Muhammad Firdaus bin Nik Zainal Abidin. I am here Vishnu Darshini Kupusami A17A0753. I would like to present about my PPTA proposal defense, and my title will be Factors Affecting Consumer Satisfaction on Bus Transportation Service Quality in Malaysia. In this part of presentation outlines, I would like to brief about the introduction, literature review and methodology, and also a overall conclusion for this research. The first part of my presentation is introduction. Introduction consists of background of the study, problem statement, research questions, research objectives, scope of study, significance of the research, definition of terms, and the organization of the proposal. Background of the study consists of satisfaction, customer satisfaction, service quality, and satisfy customer. Satisfaction has been defined as the main components which impact customers' loyalty. Due to the fast development in the utilization of own cars in the past 25 years of usage of public transportation in the most of the industrialized country has been diminished. The steadily increasing volumes of vehicles from day to day will become a problem in the future. The only answer to this problem is to change the mindset of the people to use public transportation. Customer satisfaction and service quality has been the two main focuses for the companies over the last few years. An improvement supply service quality can attract customer satisfaction. As a result of this, individual transport will be used less, and this resolves many problems such as noise, pollution, traffic congestion, and energy consumption. A satisfied customer will use the same service provider again. Basically, the overall passenger satisfaction with the public transport may be affected by the overall service quality such as frequency, punctuality, cleanliness, proximity, speed, fare, accessibility, and safety of the transport. Information can influence passengers' satisfaction. Next is problem statements. Public transportation plays the main role for people to travel from one destination to another, even though there are other kind of modes such as airway, waterway, railway, and roadway. People widely prefer to use public transport for long journeys rather than use private vehicles. However, there are some issues in terms of vehicle cleanliness, reliability, station proximity, and transport speed that affect the bus transportation service quality. This may affect the use of public transport among the society. This figure shows the actual vehicle numbers and the expecting growing rapidly in the year of 2020. From 2000 to 2020, the number of vehicles keep on increasing gradually, which is based on the table. In 2000, the number of vehicles was 10 million units. In 2010, it increased to 20 million units, and in 2020, it increased to 50 million units. Even though there are a few focal points which can be gained by passengers by utilizing public transportation, some people are still traveling utilizing private cars, which is known as the foremost convenient mode of transport. It gives more accessibility compared to public transport, such as departure to most of the destinations. Also refers to door-to-door accessibility, and it gives a more comfortable and private space. Next, I will brief about vehicle cleanliness, reliability, station proximity and transport speed. Vehicle cleanliness plays an important role in today's life situations. During this pandemic, it is very important to create awareness among the public transportation consumers regarding the importance of cleanliness to curtail the spread of COVID-19. If service providers are to attract consumers to use public bus transportation, the customers' needs and expectation of bus transportation has got to be looked into seriously. Reliability can be measured by some elements which can be timetable clarity, information regarding the transit and the punctuality of the bus. In addition, public bus transportation should be accessible for the consumers without any trouble. Most of the people do not prefer to use public transportation due to the station proximity. This happens due to the long waiting time for the bus in the bus stop. Transport speed can measure by the time taken to reach a specific location. Basically, transport speed for every type of transportation mode different among one another. For example, the transport speed for a car is much more different from the bus. However, the bus transportation is still the most preferred choice for some categories passengers in Malaysia. Even the passengers indicated that the public transportation in Malaysia is unsatisfactory. This research will focus and investigate on the factors affecting consumer satisfaction on bus transportation service quality in Malaysia. Next is research question and research objective. Research questions will be: does vehicle cleanliness, reliability, station proximity and transport speed affect consumer satisfaction on bus transportation service quality in Malaysia? Research objective will be to identify the effect on vehicle cleanliness, reliability, station proximity and transport speed and consumer satisfaction on bus transportation service quality in Malaysia. According to this research, the research location will be in Malaysia. I choose this area as a research location because the findings from this research can be used for future improvement for bus transportation service quality in this area. According to this figure, the number of residents in Malaysia is 32,657,300. This study will give significance to three perspectives which are theoretically, empirically and practically. In theoretical, this study contributes to the theoretical framework of theory based on serve-qual theory. Serve-qual theory is used to study about the factors affecting consumer satisfaction on bus transportation service quality in Malaysia. The results from the study will give a deeper insight and knowledge about the present bus transportation service quality in the specific area. In empirical, this study contributes to the future researchers as a guideline for their own research. The results, which is the information from the research, helps the future researcher to use as a reference to gain more knowledge. In practical, this study contributes to the service provider. A clear picture or a result from the research helps the bus transport service provider to determine the factors that influence the present day customer demand. The service provider also gets a lot of benefits by knowing the latest facilities needed by the public transport users. Next is definition of terms. Here, the terms used in independent variables and dependent variables will be defined. Vehicle cleanliness can be defined as on-board comfort. Bus cleanliness must be accounted every day to take precaution and well-being to eliminate the spreading of germs. Reliability defined as the service performance consistency. When something is called as reliable, it means the service that was provided is dependable and consistent. Station proximity means the service which is provided are accessible everywhere without having any difficulties. This happen due to the lack of road coverage and poor road infrastructure. Transport speed can be measured according to the traffic situation. It can be vary based on the vehicle use. For example, transport speed for a car and a bus is very different. Consumer satisfaction is about how the customer is satisfied with the quality of the product or service that has been provided. Customer satisfaction can be measured by conducting surveys to rate their interaction about the service or product provided. The second part of my presentation is literature review. In this part, I will present about underpinning theory, previous study, hypothesis statement and the conceptual framework. Next is underpinning theory. According to SERVQUAL theory, service quality is defined as the quality from customer view on a product or services. SERVQUAL is a theory that consists of 5 main dimensions that affect service quality. Service quality can be measured by reliability, responsiveness, empathy, assurance and tangible of the service provided. SERVQUAL theory is a research instrument used to capture consumers' expectation or perception among these 5 dimensions of service quality. So I choose SERVQUAL theory as a reference for my research. Next is previous studies. These are the main journals that has been used in this research. Hypothesis statement. There is a positively significant relationship between the vehicle cleanliness, reliability, station proximity and transport speed and consumer satisfaction on bus transportation service quality in Malaysia. This is the conceptual framework for my research and it is adapted from the SERVQUAL theory. The independent variables are vehicle cleanliness, reliability, station proximity and transport speed, whereas the dependent variable will be consumer satisfaction on bus transportation service quality. The third part of my presentation is research method. In this part, I will explain about the research design, data collection method, study population, sample size, sampling technique, research instrument development, measurements of the variables, research instruments, and the procedure for data analysis. Research design. Research design helps in answering the research question to resolve all the research problems in the study. This study uses a quantitative method referred to a numerical data collection method which can be analyzed in terms of variables. Data from this quantitative method will then be gathered by using a survey questionnaire. At the end of the method, a lot of data can be gotten within a few periods of time. Furthermore, deductive research is all about the hypothesis and therefore it can be suitable to work with quantitative data. Deductive approach starts with the theory, developing new hypotheses from the theory, collecting and analyzing data to test these hypotheses. Moreover, a descriptive study is undertaken to investigate the consumer satisfaction on bus transportation service quality. This descriptive study enables to meet the research objective by solving the research question. Data collection method. This research uses quantitative data collection technique where the methods are based on questionnaires with close-ended questions, methods of correlation and regression, mode, mean and median. Quantitative data collection technique is much more easier compared with qualitative data collection technique which can be extended within a short time. A set of questionnaire was distributed for the people around Malaysia to collect information on the research related issue. Other than distributing manually, researcher creates Google form by sending link to reduce the spreading of COVID-19 virus. Secondary data is all about the source that already exists. It can be the information which is already published in books, websites, journals, magazines, past year students' thesis, and online portals. There is a lot of data available in outlets. Study population. In this research, the population that would be involved are the residents in Malaysia. A quantitative survey method will be carried out by using a questionnaire that targets around 384 respondents as the target population for this study, whereby the population of this area is around 32,655,300 people. Sample size. Subset of the population is known as the sample size. Based on the table Craigie and Morgan, the sample size of the study must be 384 respondents. Sampling technique. Sampling technique can be defined as the method of population sampling. This research is using the non-probability sampling technique because it is quick, easy, and can be applied to a larger population. Next, the study is using convenient sampling method to collect data from respondents. A convenient sampling method helps to collect sample where it is convenient for the researcher. Research instrument development. The questionnaire instrument is the most effective data collection technique in conducting a research. Questionnaire will be distributed to the respondent around Malaysia where the respondent can be respond to the questionnaire physically. Other than distributing the questionnaire physically, researcher will send the questionnaire to the respondent at the online platform, which is Google Form. Researcher uses 5-point Likert scale technique to get an appropriate result. Measurements of the variables research instrument. Researcher will use two types of basic measurements such as nominal scale and ordinal scale to measure the variables that have been developed. Section A consists of nominal and section B, C, D, E and F consists of ordinal scale measurement which measures the dependent variable and independent variable into different scales. Likert scale is one of the well-known attitude rating scales that widely used during conducting the research, and it is known as the most popular non-comparative rating scale technique in research management. Procedure for data analysis. In this part, statistical package for social science, which is SPSS, descriptive analysis, frequency analysis and pilot tests will be conducted. Thank you.